you thinking about creating a launch strategy for your digital product shop, but you're kind of overwhelmed with everything you have to do right now? Establishing your branding, making sure your website's up and functional. You're worried about making sure that everything is running perfectly. But here's the thing, you don't need to be worrying about everything. You only need to worry about a couple key parts of your online store. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through what those key parts are and show you how to get them knocked out easily so that you can get your shop up and launched. By the way, if you hear a lot of planes, I'm filming at my best friend's house in San Diego. It was a trip that I decided to take about 47 hours ago, right after Black Friday, because that's what you can do with a digital product shop. So just a little bit of inspiration as we get started. The first thing I did to make sure my shop got launched to a successful month instead of just crickets like I had previously done with other shops was I started pre-selling products instead of creating them first. That meant that I sold them before I even made anything that I was going to send to my customers eventually. This really helped me out because I could see what was going to be really helpful for customers and I could create those products. And then the products that didn't sell, I didn't have to spend any time and waste any money or effort or design or anything on the products that were not going to be a big hit. This also really helped me to build my confidence when I started doing things like semi-annual sales, like our Black Friday sale or our mid-year sale. By putting products out there that I knew people already wanted, I knew that when we put them on sale, like we discounted them during one of these big semi-annual events, that we would sell a lot of them. By pre-selling products, I was able to go into the launch of my shop knowing that I was going to make even more money and help even more people because people had already told me that they were interested. They had voted with their dollars. One of the things I've seen that hangs people up the most is waiting around for inspiration to happen. And honestly, that doesn't typically happen until you failed a couple of times and tried a couple of different products and gotten your shop up there and launched to your audience. Because once it is out there and you start having conversations with potential customers and with people that are interested possibly in services if you still sell them, when you start to talk to them, that's when you start to see how you can serve them more deeply and help them to achieve whatever kind of result they're looking for through your products in a much more streamlined, easy way. This helps you to charge more for your products, and it also helps to put your shop on the map, which is super helpful when you're trying to get it out there and launched and everybody to notice it. If you want to start a shop this year and you still aren't sure where to start, the best thing that you can do right now is to put up a waitlist or a landing page where you can collect people's email addresses so that as you talk about the upcoming shop and that it's launching soon and all these exciting things, you are also collecting interest in people that are signing up to hear about it once it's officially up and out there. You don't need to have any kind of webinar or freebie or complicated automation series. If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it right now. All you need is a way for someone to put their email into your website or a landing page or a form of some sort, and for you to be able to read those emails for your shop launch that's going to happen in the next few months, right? If you do want something a little bit more sophisticated, you'll want to make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I'm going to be covering freebies and opt-ins in depth later this month. One thing I really can't stress the importance of is that once you start collecting emails for your email list, you want to be able to send them something on a consistent basis. I always recommend to my clients in my programs that it doesn't need to be every week, but it does need to be consistent. So figure out what that schedule reasonably is for you. It should be at least once a month, but ideally at least every other week. If that's not possible, I totally get it. If it's less than once a month, then I really have to question how into the shop thing that you really are and that your priorities are in the right place, because if you cannot find 30 minutes to write an email to your list, no matter how small it is, once a month, I don't know if this is really the right industry for you to go into. But if you can carve out just 30 minutes to write whatever's on your heart, whatever is going to help that customer base that you're building, then you're in a really good place to get your shop started and launched in the next few months here. And don't let the tech, don't let the complicated steps that you're making up in your mind be the things that are stopping you. In actuality, it's much more simple than that. You just need this landing page to collect the interest emails, and then you just need to get the shop up and out there. I have lots of videos about how to actually do that, what platforms and systems that I recommend for you, so make sure that you are watching all of those videos. I'll link to some below. In fact, I'm linking right now on a screen somewhere. A little box should have just popped up that lets you go to the next video I recommend that you watch in this series to make sure that you are selling the right kind of digital products in your shop and that you have the right shop option for where you're at with your goals and your business. I'll see you over there.